Welcome to the Prime Minister house. That's right. The Prime Minister of Pakistan used to live here. That was the old Prime Minister. And before him, the Prime Minister before him. And before him, the Prime Minister before him. The current Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, refuses to live here because he thinks that in his austerity drive, this place, well, is no good and doesn't suit his concept of Naya Pakistan. My name is Ujjal Saeed Khan. This is a very special, few minutes worth long of an episode for the web, for people who watch my show on Dunia News, Mahaz. This is sort of a prequel to what we're about to show you. We've been shooting here all day. My gear is here. Pankha मैंने इसलिए लगाया हुआ है क्योंकि ACs allowed नहीं है according to government order. I'm right now in the first family, in the former first family's living room. This is how they lived. That is how they hung out. The first family has just suffered a terrible loss. May Allah bless Kulsum Nawaz's soul. They're in trouble. We're tracking that. But what I want to show you is how the first family and before them, the previous first families lived. You'll get more details in my show when you see it. But this is the living area of the former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. This is private dining area. That room, that's a bedroom that was reserved for his sons when they visited him. His little TV area for his own purposes. His mother used to live here, right here. This is where the former Prime Minister, even though this is not the master suite, but he preferred this place, this room, because it's a smaller room, but he liked the view, we are told. That's his bed, that's the view, and that's the official Prime Minister of Pakistan tissue box, and this is where he hung out. You'll see a whole lot more on my show, but the idea is to sort of show you how these people lived. Stay with me. Another foyer. This is locked, but we were just recording this a while ago. A huge garden out. Check it out. This is a huge lawn, the Prime Minister's own lawn. Other people weren't allowed here. And then more rooms. This is the master suite. This was used by Mariam Nawaz Sahiba. This was her bedroom right here. The bed's gone now. It's been shifted to the new Prime Minister house, which is actually the MS's bungalow that's down the street. But this is where Mariam Nawaz and before her other Prime Ministers have lived. It's quite ornate, fancy wallpaper. We're not going to take you to the living room, but yeah, this is where she was. But the purpose of this exercise, this is where more kids live. That, I don't know if the camera can catch it, is the valet's room. The guy who fixed the tea, so to say. This is the main foyer of the family, right here. Quite ornate. Again, this is just a part of the house. This is essentially just the dining room, medium sized. I'm not sure if that is applicable. The believers are not Muslim brothers. And either way, this is where the official wing begins. Pictures of previous Prime Ministers, some of whom have occupied this house, some haven't. This wall awaits Imran Khan's picture. We are told he's not going to be occupying this. No picture for Khan. This is the main corridor of power. This is Pakistan's most important corridor. This is it. This is where it begins. Liaquat Ali Khan's portrait is over here, of course. The first Prime Minister of Pakistan. The Qaid is here. But in this great corridor of power, that is the Chief Secretary's office right there. the Prime Minister's Secretary's office, the State Library, the MS's office, the ADC's office rather. But most importantly, this rather ornate and regal room is where, thank you. This rather ornate and regal room is where the Prime Minister of Pakistan, not just the last one, but the one before him, and the one before him, and the one before him, used to have, the office hours. This is the Prime Minister's, this is the Prime Minister's seat, the seal of the state, the national flag. I'm told very importantly that not much has been changed because Shahid Khaqan Abbasi never occupied this office. So the previous Prime Minister, Nawaz Sharif's reading list is still here. He was, before he left or was forced to leave, he was reading a book on Balochistan, quite odd. He was reading a book on infectious diseases, also quite odd, considering the state of the national health. And he was reading the Constitution of Pakistan. That's a secure line, I'm told, which goes through all the important aspects. Lots of controversy here about photos. I remember when the previous army chief used to meet Nawaz Sharif Saab, they used to sit like this. Unfortunately, when the new army chief came, there was controversy attached to him sitting here and Nawaz Sharif sitting there. Lots of politics went into that. But this is where the action is. This is where it all begins. And this is where it all ends. The purpose of this Mahaz, just to give you a taste of what really goes down in these corridors of power, how important is Imran Khan's austerity drive, what it really means, what's going to happen to the staff here, what is the future of this particular institution, and, well, most importantly, how much fun they have. I'm going to show you their cars, I'm going to show you their cows, I'm going to show you the swimming pools, and I'm going to show you how they lived. That's this Sunday. You got to watch this. I'm Ajad Said Khan. Sunday wali episode miss nahi kariyega. Pakistan, Zindabad.